to starting the stream.
By the way, I'm definitely gonna need a bigger binder.
We are streaming live right now, just so you all know.
Phones on silent, please.
But the meeting is not started yet. You can keep talking.
I mean, it's rude, but yeah. I mean, okay.
No, they can.
So the other
Fine.
papers that are there
It's
hanging,
no problem.
the two top ones, one was the monotone green and then the main color was
See anything?
yellow and green. So I think we're leaning
How's
towards
that?
that one.
Better.
Will you call the names, Kristen, for the roll call?
Are you already ready?
I'm ready when you're ready, but are you gonna call them or you want me to call them?
I'm going to call them at the verbatim time for me. After you read your sheet.
So I do it first. It's my game first, right?
Get a gift.
You're going to call the meeting to order.
No, I say we call them the names. You want me to call them it?
No, I do.
You do, okay.
Yeah, I get to call the names.
You get to call the names.
Isn't that nice?
Maybe at Christmas I can do it. Huh? Maybe.
No, you
No,
don't do
not
that.
even at Christmas.
No, I get to call the names.
You know,
That's what I get to do.
gonna be a bully. Huh?
Yeah,
lucky
I
one.
You're
am.
really gonna be tough on me.
Yes, I am.
We created a feast over at the
Oh,
other
and we're
table.
gonna have fun after these applications.
Oh, so-
This table's trash.
What? It's only 4:28.
I know.
Okay. Okay.
I have places
Yeah, I
to
feel
go.
like we could do better.
Okay.
Feelings.
Yeah, I see your corner there. The lacquer's all.
Yeah, so I-
It's four,
this
oh,
weekend.
okay. Oh, he wants to start early. It's fine.
I
Whatever.
don't.
Are we allowed to start early?
Okay.
I don't think
We
so.
got just
I
a
thought
couple
it
more
had
minutes
to
here.
be-
We have 3 more
I
minutes.
thought it had to be right at 4:30.
Let's just all chit chat.
Okay.
Michael will chit chat.
Back and forth this spring.
Chit chat, chit chat.
Did you talk about colors to Historical Society?
No, I've got a meeting next week on that, so I have to wait for that.
Okay.
Got them all together next Tuesday night at 7:30.
Okay.
Do you
You
want
bring that.
PA.
a very, very,
Did you get the
very
agenda?
rough
Did
draft?
everybody
Yes.
sign in?
Nothing added.
Okay, and then did everybody take an agenda so you know where you are in line?
Perfect. Thank you.
You are first.
I thought rather than to talk to them
I did,
fluid
I
at
saw
times
Mary
at
this
3 and
morning.
10, do the whole thing at the meeting, it looks more professional.
Well, the reason why I asked, are you gonna see Mary, is if the answer was yes, that's her.
I didn't know she popped in on me, which I love.
That's a problem.
I didn't know.
Do you think she's gonna pop in on you again?
Perhaps. Throw it in here.
And that goes to her.
Thank you. Oh. I got a new recorder
Oh, Lord.
Did you watch yesterday's
at
meeting?
Sony.
Did you watch yesterday's meeting?
It was
You were
really
brought
good.
up. Yeah, you were brought up. You and your class. Yeah, you and your class. Yes, you're getting reimbursed. So you didn't watch it. Am I really the only person who watches these meetings?
I didn't have time. Maybe. Maybe I will.
Oh, yeah.
She got reimbursed for driving and a class, 2-hour class. 3 hours. I know. You know what's funny? I thought it was funny. They said she reimburse you,
It's 4:30.
and they said yes, but nobody mentioned the actual reimbursement amount at the meeting.
So we're getting
No, they
very,
don't.
very
It's-
close.
They did say my salary, but it's not, it's public knowledge.
It is public knowledge. You're a line on a line
All the
item.
earrings, you know,
So is Boris. I mean, it's not that hard to.
Yeah.
all hardware, fixtures.
It's 4:30.
4:30, Mike.
It's 4:30.
Ready to go.
Good afternoon. Today's May 7th, 2024. The time is now 4:30, and I would like to call the Village of Warwick, New York Architectural and Historic District Review Board to order. The first thing that we will do is take a pledge to the allegiance. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everybody.
I will do the roll call.
All right,
Michael Bertolini,
yeah,
Jane Glazeman. Here. Matthew LaPinta,
Present.
Krista Hahn.
Here.
Matthew Finn is absent. Glenn Ryan.
Here.
Thank you.
now can I have a motion to accept the minutes of the last meeting of April 2, 2024?
I'll make a motion.
Anyone second
I
that?
second it.
All right, done. I have a motion to accept the minutes of the last meeting, and it's done. Now,
Does everybody say
application,
yes?
applications,
Does everybody say
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Thanks, thanks.
we start with the who's the first applicant that we've got on the board for today?
It's the historical
80
society.
means-
The
Hey.
Historical Society. Come up here and talk to everybody. Except me.
Oh, right, Michael recuses himself.
Yeah, I have to recuse myself.
Aha.
I can give you this though,
Thank you.
for you.
Ooh.
Okay.
You're back.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello,
Okay.
Rich.
okay, I'm gonna let Rich talk about this. He did the design, he's gonna put this thing in, so. I'm just your cousin.
This drawing I got, basically, this was probably the first idea. Then we tried some other options, and we said, you know what, right back to the same one. And, you know, as you'll see, this is, what I propose to do is the outer edge of the sign here will be a angle iron, welded angle iron with holes in it that will be, screwed into the top of the 6x6 at the top, into that, and then the sign will be held by the angle iron, the black dark areas you see around it, and then it'll be like two screws going through the angle iron into the sign itself.
While you're doing the talking, which I love, also tell us materials and color. So it's angle iron black, angle iron.
Yeah, it'll be angle iron black.
Okay.
Probably look, because the sign is black
That's-
lettering,
yeah,
I think it'll
it's
look
got
classy,
black
it'll look
lettering.
good.
Okay.
And all the rest of it will be, you know, except for the lettering, these two posts, they'll be white also.
Okay.
So that'll be like that. And let's see, so that's basically what's gonna hold it to the post.
Got it.
And what you see here on the detail cut, okay, it'll be very similar to what we have with the lamp posts throughout
Yeah,
our
that picture
properties,
too.
where it's just chamfered, the edges down, okay, it just gives it a little bit of a nicer feeling than a square block.
I'm going to say aluminum or something
It's
else.
wood.
No,
It's
this-
wood.
This is
It'll
gonna
be
be
a
wood,
wooden
this is gonna be a wood post.
Okay.
You know,
Just
it'll
like
be-
the post that the lamp is on.
And it'll be stained like a brown, just like the lantern post. It'll be like a brown, a medium brown colored stain on the post itself.
And then the location.
The location,
It's going to be right next to the lantern, right about here.
Got it, so a couple
Right,
feet away.
Right
up
from
there.
it,
Okay, yep,
yes,
yep,
sign
okay,
in.
got it.
okay,
Yep.
right about here.
And it's a two-sided sign or single sign?
It's
We are
a
going-
two-sided, but
so-
it's gonna.
But we're gonna have it
face-
facing out.
Outward,
It'll be
okay.
facing out to the street.
Okay.
At some point down the road when we have the more money, we've all pretty much felt the same way. This is a very nice sign. It's an old one, very nice, but we'll probably wanna make more of them, and we'll.
For other
we may-
places, but not for now.
Right, right.
Yeah,
That's
and
not-
it'll be very similar
Yeah.
to this here,
Got
just
it.
like
So-
that.
So that's it.
And just to show you the base here, the base will be I have a PVC sleeve that goes into the ground that's made for this kind of stuff to protect the posts in the ground. It'll probably be set with sand and then protected so little or no water can get into it. And it'll be concrete along the side of the sleeves to give it this strength to hold the post. You know, like you see, 8 foot from the ground itself to the bottom of the angle iron.
Good.
Does anybody have any questions?
There was discussion about, I think, previously, you're going to come back with maybe there being some lights involved. So it doesn't seem like you're doing the lights.
No.
Not at this time.
Okay.
Not at this time,
No.
but I have to check what we what we have with the lampposts now. At some point, maybe in the future, we'll be able to tie it into the lamppost itself, so, and that's on a timer or darkness light. You know,
Okay.
It's on automatically. At some point, we will probably be able to tie into that, I have to talk to our electrician, be able to tie into that and then put a, run it up inside of it and then have a, just an offset with a small stop light.
I even think the light that's there might be.
It's
just
very
good enough,
possible, yes.
so.
But we set this up.
You're gonna be
right.
pretty close to it
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, in fact, if I can get it back a little bit farther, get
Yeah.
plenty of light on it.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Okay. How thick is this, your angle frame gonna be?
It'll probably be a 1 by 1 angle.
The thicker the better, only because you have a white, what looks like it's a white sign and a white house behind it. You want a little bit of the contrast. So the
Exactly.
fact that you're saying it's 1
Exactly.
inch, that's great.
Yeah, and I'll probably have the 1 inch, what I'll probably do is like, what you're looking at is the 1 inch, and I'll go in like this.
Okay.
So that'll be a nice big 1 inch black stripe, like all around it, which will look very nice with the lettering.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no problems. Anybody else have any problems?
We're good. Everybody all right with that?
Yep.
All right. You got your say.
Right,
Oddly enough, you're here for number 2.
now we're here for number 2.
Everybody says yes
Oh,
to that.
you,
Everybody says yes.
you're greedy.
I'm greedy today. Gotta get this stuff done. I brought Michael Foreman with me to handle this one.
See what,
Let's see what's happening
So, this is on the church. We've gotten a grant to replace the roof on the old school Baptist meeting house. Mike Foreman is going to be doing the work. I came in to get the building permit and was told I had to come before you guys for the color. Even though it's not changing,
right.
per se. So, that's the color.
Okay,
Long story. This is it.
This is it.
Right.
so it's a metal roof.
Yeah, it's gonna be 24 gauge steel,
Yep.
and it's gonna be standing seam,
Big scene.
and this is the color. And the only other red that they have available is like a fire engine red.
Yep,
So,
Yeah.
and if you look up there, that's pretty,
Yeah, yeah, pretty close.
Pretty spot on
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
there.
yeah,
great.
yeah, fine. And matching the seam spacing closely, or?
well, it's gonna be 21 inches on center
Right.
for the seams. Right now, those are 11-inch
Okay, I guess you're going
tiles, so
to
double
span.
across their
Yeah,
22,
yeah,
if
got
you're
it,
looking at
okay.
it that way, I guess.
Right, right, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll make a difference,
What you see up there now, it's kind of hard to see any
Yeah.
detail at all.
Right,
There's no
right.
definition.
Yeah.
but, right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Same size panels as on theirs,
Right, right.
so.
Okay.
What color
Any
is that,
questions
Paul?
from anybody?
Colonial red.
Thank you.
Simple enough.
Yes, all for
Everybody all
yes.
right?
Yeah.
So everybody's approved?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That was easy, let's do something else.
Excellent.
Well, no change application
This
should
is
be
so much
easy.
easier than the last time. Thank you very much.
Sure, thank you all.
Great.
Take care,
Okay.
Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
for coming.
See, that didn't hurt at all, did it?
Not at all.
Let him, let.
I don't know what they were complaining about.
I know.
How you doing? My name's Robert Wagner. I'd like
Robert.
to change the color of my roof from white.
Just for everybody else watching at home, 3 2nd Street, just bringing up the applicant, 3 2nd Street, that's all, just we're waiting for you to.
I'd like to change the color from white to black.
I have pictures of the existing roof if you would want to see it.
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Like to see the pictures, yeah.
Okay.
Especially since white is odd. That's that's not normal.
Well, can you talk for a little bit and I'll.
Well, we'll
pull
talk about
them
you
up?
and how slow this is going.
So currently, it's an asphalt shingle roof, but in
Yes.
a white.
Yes. I believe the church
See if
next
I
door
can
is
get
black
them up.
too.
Here we
Right.
go.
And the white doesn't stay white.
Right.
No, never does.
White's not white.
Everything's
Looks
covering the
mostly-
roof, yeah.
That's white?
It looks mostly gray.
Hold on.
What?
It's coming. There.
Black is fine.
Yeah. If anything,
Black
it's,
will look a lot
if
nicer.
anything, it's blacker than what's on, yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Next, we're gonna talk about the porch.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
So the roof is approved.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Yep.
yes.
Yes.
That's easy.
Then after we do the roof, we're going down to the porch
Right.
and putting the same railing, columns, spindles.
Keeping all the same details.
Yes.
Yeah,
Are
okay.
you
Yes.
replacing the old ones or putting new ones in?
If those can be used, I'll use them. If not, then they're gonna be copied.
Okay.
So whatever
Let's
I
hope
can-
they can be used, because it would be better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they're usable, then yes.
And you're gonna go with white too, on the railing? and-
Well,
Right.
yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
yes. First I wanna get the new up there primed and
Right.
see how it looks with the black. And if I need to change the color, I'll come back and
Right.
get approval.
Keeping them white is excellent.
Cause I can't wait to see
I'll
the
t- I'll-
black roof.
You got approval for white.
Yes, I know.
He knows.
Right.
You'll make your life difficult if you have to come back and say it's not
Now, what
white.
happens on the first floor, because that obviously isn't the original porch, spindles. What happens on that? Are you
I'm not,
gonna, just
working
leaving
up-
it,
I'm working
Yeah,
up
go ahead.
top first.
Yeah.
Okay,
Work your way
so
down.
you,
Yeah, so I can get rid of the
yeah.
bracing.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I
Okay.
come back and
Got
we'll
it.
deal with that below.
Right.
okay,
Cause the roof is gonna cost a lot.
Yeah.
yeah, a lot, yeah. All right, everybody all right with
You're
that?
good.
Yep.
If you have to replace are you replacing it in the same material, or are you coming back with like a PVC or a different, you're replacing a wood? If you have to
Yeah.
copy it, it's
Yeah.
wood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't plan on using anything
Just
else.
need to hear you say it
Yes,
down, so
yeah.
we have to write it down. Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
Good to
everybody
go.
okay?
yep,
That's it.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Sure.
All yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
All aye. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you.
Wait for my cheerleader in the background.
Now I have to get them.
47 Main Street. Michael, come on. You have to say the name.
Where, yeah,
Here I am, 47 Main Street.
yeah, okay. It is Jean Beatty, and it's 47 Main Street.
Yes. So,
And the color?
so we are no longer WVT, I can't even remember who we are, a Momentum Telecom Company. We are now WVT and our Fiber Company. So we were just changing out our sign and using hopefully the corporate colors of the new company. Our old colors were burgundy and we had gold in our sign. I have a picture.
It's
That's
coming.
okay.
There you go.
Yes. So, yeah, that was our old sign. And this is one example of what we wanted to do as a new sign. And then Kristen said maybe I should bring another example if we don't like this shape because the other shape had the curve. So we have two choices. I do know the first choice was what our new company executives wanted, but it is kind of square and modern, and I know it's the historic district. So then we went with the same size sign as you see in the one below, and it still has the established in 1902, so that kind of helps with the historical society as well. So, we have choices. I don't know if we're gonna vote on it.
So the mount is gonna stay the same.
The
right?
mount, the brackets are gonna stay the same,
Okay, so it
yes.
doesn't change. So you
Basically, it's the same
Swap-
sign. It's the
swapping
same
out.
color,
Yes,
yeah.
we actually have to make a new sign because the little
Sure.
star went away in the T and they have to redo it. It's gonna be made using Xterra, which is an eco-friendly paint grade wood composite that resists moisture, rot, and termites. Okay, that's all I know. I learned that today.
It's wonderful, it does
Yes.
everything,
Yeah.
right.
Yes, the paint is gonna be Matthews acrylic polyurethane paint. The colors are gonna be, the PMS value is called outrageous orange. It's really not that outrageous. It kinda looks nice next to the dark, what do they call this one? Dark, blue. What's it
It
called?
is a dark blue.
Yes, it's
Okay.
they call it dark flag blue, and that PMS value is 3035C. Yeah, if you wanna take a look at each of them. On the second iteration, they're both gonna be carved, if you see his notes. The WVT will have the V carving like it currently does,
Uh-huh.
but it just doesn't look like it, like he tried to make the second one look like it had carvings in it, but it won't have white paint in there, it'll just be the carving in the orange
I kind of
color.
like the 1902 thing at the bottom, I think
I like
that,
the shape of that.
I
I
like
like the
that.
font of the other one.
I like the
I like
two and
the
the
same
shape
with me.
better. That's the one I like. How about you, Chris?
Font the first one, shape of the second one.
What do you mean the font? The font shouldn't
Or-
change. Hopefully the font.
Meaning,
no, no.
I don't like the white.
Yeah, I don't like the two-tone.
I don't like the two-tone on the WVT.
Yeah, just the
Oh,
top, the
yeah.
Just
top.
the orange.
Yes, it's gonna be orange, but it will be carved, so it'll
Yeah,
be.
no,
that's-
understood, yeah.
No, no,
So that he was
No,
trying to.
but this, you know, coming across as a two-tone.
It's not gonna be two-tone.
Oh, no,
Yes,
it's
no,
just-
no,
it's-
just be outrageous
Oh,
orange. Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
Mhm.
gotcha,
Perfect.
okay. They're just trying to.
They're trying to make it
Make it
look
look
like-
like it's carved.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, no.
But,
Bad idea.
but I
Yeah.
think maybe, keeping this,
You want
Yes.
that shape and the
yes,
establish.
yes, yeah, I think so, yeah.
Sold.
Everybody feel
If you all agree, I'll agree.
That's fine.
So it's the second one with the belly on the bottom in the 1902.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah,
Perfect.
so that's exactly the same size as the current sign then,
Yeah.
it's just changing
So
the
everybody
color.
says yes to that?
Yes.
Okay. Now on to 43 House.
Okay, so that one was the hard one, this one should be even easier. Just keep the paperwork together. So this one, we're also changing the name, on our garage over on Forester and High Street. Same idea, it's just going to change the colors. And actually, I don't know if you want to pass it around or look up there. We did leave out the phone number on the new sign, I don't know if that matters, but.
I don't think you need it
I don't think, you don't
with the
need
day of,
that.
with, you know.
You know,
with
the
phones
problem,
and so-
the
yeah.
problem is we get a lot of deliveries there, and so
Right.
sometimes the people that are
Something to
delivering need to
call.
call.
Oh.
But, so that's why we actually have the number on there, but it's fun.
You don't have a doorbell?
They do, but then the guy's not always there, they call and whatever, it's crazy. If we don't have it approved without the phone number, I'm
Well,
okay
I
with
mean,
it.
we could, it's not, I don't think the phone number's gonna affect it one bit, you
It'll
know,
just
so.
be in white
So
underneath
I,
it,
I would say we can go ahead and approve the sign
Okay,
and/or with the option of adding a phone number if you
Okay.
so decide.
and it would be
Because
the same font as the
Yeah.
archtop fiber, yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect, that's
Yeah.
fine.
That's fine.
Everybody says yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll be back in another month or two, but we
Alright.
won't talk about that today. Well, should I talk about that? No,
Yeah.
they weren't ready to talk about it because
Okay.
we are, well, we have gotten approval to redo the windows on Main Street, which have been wood, and they're very old.
Maybe you
Right.
should, right?
So they are gonna, look
Do
to
this?
redo that hopefully in August, so I'll probably be back next month or the month after.
Okay.
And also maybe awnings, just like we used to have.
Yeah.
So, more to follow.
Okay, good.
Exciting things are happening.
Thank you.
Okay,
Right.
are you keeping that?
Thank
Am I
you.
keeping that?
Do you-
Do you wanna keep that?
Yeah.
Can
Can we?
he?
Can we?
You can
Yes.
keep that. Did you keep the other one too? I don't remember.
Matthew
Yeah, I
might want
think
to.
Matthew's probably,
Okay.
he's a hoarder down
Hold
there.
on, let me see where I put the other one. This one, do you wanna keep this one too?
Last one is blue.
Alright, yeah.
Oh,
Do you wanna keep this one so you can see what you approved? Okay. Okey-doke. That's all.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
thank you.
Have a great evening.
Okay.
You too.
You too. Okay, what do we got next?
93 Main Street.
93 Main Street.
Hello.
Hello,
How you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
back.
Back. I'm back. How you guys been? Good.
All right, talk to us.
That's the new signage on the door. That's it.
Okay, so the signage on every other sign, Boris, approves. So this, for 93 Main Street, the total signs permitted is 2. Window signs make it 3. And that's why the applicant is back and presenting the sign and the sign, if you look at the sign codes, which I gave you,
Yep.
yeah.
Is the help wanted sign considered one of the signs?
That's considered temporary.
That is not in our code, that's right, it's, he can do that.
And
But these are
doesn't
these are a
speak to
permanent
our
sign
code.
on basically on a window, which we don't allow.
And Bigfoot doesn't count as signage,
Yes, it does.
does it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Is it a sticker or
Is it-
signage?
No,
It's,
he can have it.
He can have it, but
he
it's-
can have that on the door,
but it counts.
but it counts as another sign. The window
Really?
signs
Yeah.
make it
Number
3,
3.
right? And what is permitted is
2.
Too.
So which, you're saying we're allowed to have two, so the ones on the left, the help one, and the one
No,
above that's
no,
gotta
no,
go?
That
no,
doesn't
no,
count.
no, no.
Your building sign.
Those don't- we're not looking at those.
no. No.
And even if you
So
front
that's
two
two right
streets,
there that I
and-
see though, right now,
And
right?
that is fronting, with fronting basically two streets or two sides of the building?
That's what Boris said.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the sign over that counts.
Oh, okay,
That's-
I understand now, the
yes.
CVC beer bar, and then you got two
Oh,
other
and then you have
sides.
two, oh, got it,
Yeah.
yeah,
Those two
yeah,
below
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can remove one,
I mean, that's.
or, I mean, it
that's-
doesn't, it is what it is, I'm not upset about it. If you guys didn't like it, I could take down we'd probably take down the Sasquatch. But,
And there's nothing on these windows facing the street, correct?
No.
It's just on the doors.
So what's the most important
Yeah.
signage for you as far as
probably the
visibility?
CVC beer bar.
I think the ones on the doors, no?
No, I.
Oh, he
No, no,
can't.
no, you have one.
He's not taking the ones above the
No,
building
the
down.
ones-
No.
There's ones on the wall that are wall mounted above on the brick.
Brick wall.
Those are important.
Those
Yeah.
identify
With
the building.
lights on, yes.
Yes.
So those
Those
you
are-
would remove, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
Those
staying.
are important, yeah.
Yeah, so probably that, I would say the CVC beer bar one would be
The important one.
An important one. But,
But what, okay.
You could.
'cause my brother built, we have a Sasquatch in the store, my brother's a wood carver.
Right.
So that Sasquatch, we carved that down in Pompton Lakes at my house down in Pompton, it was really out of place down there. You guys were never allowed it here. But it was right, as soon as you pulled into my driveway, that's where the Sasquatch was, it was 11-foot Sasquatch. So then we, bar, much
So
better.
he's in the bar now.
He's in the bar, yeah, right behind the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
So what if that was on the same door?
Oh, like put the,
Still a sign.
Still-
Still a sign.
Still, no?
Still,
Fly?
it still makes for another.
Well,
sign.
it'd be
Then
one-
also we have.
And then
another-
it covers up too much
Um,
glass.
Yeah, we have another sign code that covering more than 25% of the window, it does not meet our code.
I think that'd be under 25, if I had to guess.
What if all the signage,
Look, we're fighting for just let the Sasquatch go.
how about if it's all reduced?
It's still a sign.
Yeah,
I don't care if it's 1 inch. This code says it's a sign.
right,
So we follow the code.
right.
Let the Sasquatch.
Yeah, we'll take that down, and the phone number's fine there in the door, below it?
Just slide it over to, under this,
Under
so
the
it's
CVC.
one sign.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's one sign,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah, that makes sense.
right, yeah, I
Yeah.
would just do it on the wall.
Yeah.
Right behind that Sasquatch is the actual Sasquatch.
That's better.
Right,
That's even
right,
better.
right.
That's
You
better.
Yeah,
open the
yeah,
door
yeah.
and there he is.
There he is.
There he
So
is.
and that's, like I said, that's no problem taking that down.
You bring them out during the day and just put them back in.
I wish, the thing's too heavy.
Who made him?
My brother did. He's a wood carver, so he did all the wood carving with the mural in there, and that was his first one that he ever did. And I said, "Brad, everyone's tired of bears. Why don't you do a Sasquatch?" And then we cut down a big pine tree at my house, and that's where it ended up down there. And they got the barge much better suited up here than
Right.
down in Pompton Lakes.
Don't pay attention to that.
So,
I'm just getting ready for the next.
All right, so what's everybody's decision on this? Then just get rid of the
So I
sign
think,
on the
I think
door.
just to be compliant and not,
yeah,
rock the boat, just take Sasquatch off and
move the numbers
move that
over.
phone number over and make, so then it's, it's perceived as one sign on the door.
Yeah.
And you have one on the above.
Okay.
And then, you're not ruffling any feathers.
Right, and then you're,
Kind of makes more sense. I mean, Josh put that. He
Meeting.
configured that. My other partner.
yeah, right.
Now I think you double Sasquatch.
Right, right.
Double it up.
It's definitely Josh's fault. Josh.
Yeah, Josh.
Right,
Just
Josh.
throw him under the bus.
Damn, Josh.
Watching the live stream
No,
right
no,
now.
He probably is. He probably is.
All right, Sasquatch goes, phone number moves. We're in compliant. Okay?
Does
Okay.
everybody agree?
Yep,
Agreed.
definitely.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll get that done in the next couple days.
Okay.
Thank you
Alright.
so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay,
Take care.
Thank
Take care.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Next one is Zen Garden.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
How's everybody?
Living the
We're
dream.
fine.
Hello, Kristen.
Hello, how are you,
Good, how are
Kathleen?
you? Thank you. So, I am here today to seek approval for my Zen Garden gift shop sign. It's a vinyl sign, 54 inches circle. What else do I know? Stainless steel fasteners.
There we go.
Right on the side of the building between the two top windows there.
In line with the two windows.
Yes,
Okay. 54-inch circle.
yes.
And it's made out of,
Here it is.
It's vinyl, it's a sticker.
and this is attached to
Is there a backing
a
board that's gonna
backing
go
board,
on?
yeah, plywood
Yeah,
backing
yeah,
board.
It's a pressure treated wood.
yeah, okay,
some
yeah.
type of wood.
Probably
And
the
then-
wood that woman just described.
And then how is it screwed to the wall? Is it done with screws and that you are?
Stainless steel fasteners.
Yeah.
Oh, so it just
that go
clamps
through-
over,
Yes,
yeah.
and I believe the color will also
To
be.
match.
To match,
Yeah.
like a green, yes.
And it will be, and the board itself, I mean, on the front view, the board itself is actually gonna be a circular, a 54-inch diameter board with the applique on it, got it, okay.
Yeah, it isn't like it's shown here in the photograph. You don't have this square on the outside.
No,
That's
that's.
It's,
correct.
that's just
right,
a
right,
photograph.
That's
Correct.
It's just a circle. So how does everybody feel about that?
It's fine, it's a nice color. I think it'll pop with the yellow.
Yeah,
All right, everybody?
fine.
We're
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
You got your circle?
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank
Kathleen.
you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay. So we're just speeding along here today, aren't we?
So can you figure out?
Signs, signs, signs.
Sign, sign.
Well, we had one roof.
Yeah,
Don't forget the roof.
well, two, really, right? The
That's
metal
right.
roof.
All right, now we have 100 Main. Signage.
Good afternoon.
Good.
No, you got a haircut.
Thank you.
Oh, it's a haircut. It's a haircut.
It's so hot outside, thank God,
About time, huh?
I'm sorry?
It's about time to have a.
Oh,
look.
yeah, thank God. Yeah.
All right, let's unroll these drawings. I'm seeing drawings.
Oh, well, no, that is extra, it's just I'm trying to, have some, view on the pergola that we would love to move forward to the extension. There is a full project with the bar, but that definitely we don't going to do anything regarding the bar, but we would like to move forward with another piece of the pergola that's going to be extension of that.
On the other side, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but let's just, it's signs though. You're here to talk about signs now.
Yeah,
but
but it's
today-
nothing have to do with, what we have to talk, about the signs. We presenting the color that we updated today. That is gonna be this gray. I'm not really excited on the name that is raccoon fur, but is I put it in closer to the stone and it's great because it look like almost the same.
So which
And,
color?
It's gonna be
Yes.
the lighter one.
The
So-
slate gray.
So you pull that
So
up.
and it's gonna be with a same white.
100 Main, the font.
100
That's the one we're just seeing up
on the
there.
white, yes,
Okay.
with that color, and basically that color match with the stone, with the dark gray of the stone.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, again, I'm not really excited with the name, but it's a
Raccoon
dark
fur?
gray.
Raccoon fur?
Raccoon. But it's pretty nice.
I'll go for it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so on this project, Boris is going to decide, you're deciding the font and the color and the shape. But Boris will decide where the second freestanding sign will go because it's, that we have a couple compliance issues with that. it's where Stefano is proposing it to be. It's very close to the optic store driveway.
Okay.
So when somebody comes out, that might have to be adjusted.
Oh, my
the height.
obscure
We
vision,
can
you
have
know.
an
That's
issue to
correct.
have like a view of
Yeah,
the
right.
people, you
Yeah,
know, like
right,
walking
yeah,
or
yeah,
car,
yeah.
so
Sure.
we definitely we gonna, you know,
He'll
talk
have to work that out with Boris.
Yes.
The location of that second sign.
The second sign being the one that right now looks like it's in a planter.
That's correct.
So it may be in a planter, it may not be in a planter.
Oh no, Stefano's proposing to put it in a
In the
planter.
planter.
It just might not be
It'll
a
either be
planter.
in planter number 1 or planter number 2.
Or
Right,
planter
right.
number
Number
five,
five,
Right.
whatever is
Whatever.
Don't you
most
think we should
code-
have a little something to say about it after he has made his decision also? I think which, at least it
It's-
should pass us
It's
by.
going to be tricky, that code, because, sure, if you want that, it's going to be a tricky code because.
What if it could only be in one location? Do you,
Yeah,
then
I-
it's,
Can it,
I
what?
mean,
what if it could only
that-
be in
that-
one location?
Yeah,
if it can only be in one location, that's one thing. But if it's a location that Boris makes the decision, I think
well,
that.
he's making sure it's code compliant.
That's,
That's it.
That
That's it.
is the thing, like, you know, I can't have you decide that.
right.
I'm so
No, I
sorry.
understand.
I feel badly, but Boris has to make sure, especially that sign is code compliant.
You're happy with raccoon fur.
Because-
That's, we started there. We got raccoon fur.
Because of the vision, it's close to the
So,
road, you know.
so when we met, you know, with Boris, so, we said that we're gonna do, you know, some, we're gonna try to put like a kind of temporary sign on a certain height and in this location, this planter, and see if it's gonna work.
You're gonna do
or
blocking.
not.
You're basically gonna do blocking to see
No
if.
temporary sign.
No,
No, but
just
like, he's
say,
basically just
like,
putting
you
the
know, we're
board
gonna
up to
try
see if it
we're gonna
blocks.
hold it
to
there.
hold it over there and say that, you know, from the car.
what's called blocking.
Because
It's doing
I
blocking.
think that we're gonna have the room to see people that are like walking or from the sidewalk and the car. But if it doesn't gonna work, we're gonna, you know, find a solution that I already have another option.
Oh, it's a big sign.
What
I'm
is-
building-
It's a big sign.
What is your input to
How big is
what
it?
don't you like?
3 foot
Where
by 5
wouldn't you want it?
Well, my feeling on all of this is maybe Boris is qualified to do it by the book. But
But even the one on the
aesthetically,
planter.
what does he know
See,
about
yeah, so,
that's-
right,
that's
so I
huge.
think.
Like,
So
this
that's
is a
what I-
driveway.
And
You wouldn't be
Michael's point
considering.
is, I think is well taken, is that, you
Yes.
know, okay, so code compliant doesn't make it right.
Well,
Code
Makes it legal.
compliant, that just says that,
It's
that
legal.
it can be there, but it could look like crap.
Yeah, I mean, it's all of
It
a
could,
sudden,
aesthetically, it could
terrible.
look like crap. It just, it's.
so
I
I
agree,
think
I agree.
You know,
If
it's
you,
so-
gotta come by
So
here
it's just,
somewhere.
it's just like, okay, so here's where we've determined that we could locate, so Boris
Where-
could do that and say, here's where we could locate it, or options of location, and then come to us and say, what do we think about
Yeah.
those locations?
Okay.
That seems appropriate.
Okay, so where do you like it now?
Well-
Would you approve it?
So
that
when are the
it's-
walls going up?
When are the planters going up?
Because I think that's
Okay, so
important.
this planters is already up, basically. So I was trying to say that we can try to use example, the older sign from Viviano and hold it and
Right,
see
right.
from the car. You're gonna see the people that are working, yes, no, you're gonna see the car that are coming
So
through.
you move to the
yeah.
next plant.
And if it doesn't gonna work, we're gonna find another solution, you know, and follow, you know, Barry's suggestion. There is no doubt that, of course, you're gonna decide if the sign is gonna be
And are you
right
looking at
or
that,
wrong.
and are you looking at that sign
We
to
are talking
be
about positioning the sign. you know.
parallel to the street or perpendicular to the street?
Exactly
Parallel.
what it is now.
Parallel.
So it
Parallel.
blocks the most view.
So,
Right.
so if you are in the car, of course, you are sitting in your car seat.
Right.
You know,
You have
are
a
not-
different- yeah.
You can see probably through the two pole that.
But it's already on top of a planter, so it's already on top of it. So this 3-foot sign is already on top of a 2-foot planter. And this is a 3-foot sign by 5-foot sign. I know it's oval, but it's
It's a big sign.
it's an obstruction. Boris is right by saying it's an obstruction.
I absolutely agree with that. So for that reason, we need to.
I think Boris is perfectly right too, but I just don't want us to be out of the mix.
Right,
That's
yeah,
all.
right.
Because that's what we're here for, the aesthetics. and
So
what we
Boris
do.
is going to take a look. There's probably like 5 planters on his
So
around this
are all
area.
the planters there now?
Not
No,
yet, no.
it's only that planters.
Only that one?
Today, I position, the stone in the corner that actually, talking with Boris, can be the other option for the sign. So between Main Street and Church Street.
Right.
Like,
On the corner.
At the corner, that can be also the second option, and put the signs going to Church Street. In this way.
Because
you-
church is a one-way street, it's
Yeah.
not a two-way, so you're not.
And there's no
trying to turn
driveway
out of
entrance there.
church.
The only problem.
And that
from
way, when
my
you're driving
side-
down Main Street, you'll see his sign.
Perpendicular to the street.
The only
Yes.
problem
Which
from
is
my
probably
side
better.
is that there's gonna be a sign that you can see going to Florida, but you cannot see coming
Coming.
in the village.
It's not too.
That-
You don't
It's not
have it
a
on both
two-side-
sides.
It's not a two-side
No,
sign?
because it's gonna be on Church Street, and I don't think that you can,
It would be
have a view, a good view of the
But if it-
sign.
But wait, if it's right on the corner, if it's on the corner, am I missing something? So
I
if this
know.
is church,
I'm not sure,
and
maybe
this
yes,
is,
I'm
and this
not
is
sure.
Main Street, okay?
Why can't
And
it be
you've got a
two-sided?
planter in the
Well,
corner.
it is two-sided.
It is.
And you have a sign right there.
I'm ready just to go outside.
It's
Well, we
really, yeah,
can
right.
do that, but also it's gonna be.
Right,
So what if
if
Boris
you're
says that's the
standing
only
there,
place it could be?
Right.
We're just going
No,
to,
I want, there are
coming
2
from
spots
here,
there's
Yeah.
two spots?
you
that
can
Boris and I
probably
went
have
This is
on
a-
some-
is
site
the
to
light pole
look at.
staying?
Is there a
The
plan?
one site
It's
is
staying.
by the
It's staying.
Okay.
It's
driveway,
actually
which
gonna-
blocks
Yeah.
people's
Right, so,
view.
so right now,
So that's not
so
gonna
if this
happen.
is
Yeah,
church,
like you say.
Stefano
Yeah.
So, but if
showed
this
him
were the
other-
sign,
the corner-
you know, as you're
Mm-hmm.
coming down the
corner
street,
spot,
you see
but
it
the
from
only
both
thing is,
directions, because
with
it's
this freestanding
perpendicular to the
sign,
street, not parallel.
But
It
you,
has
you,
to be
you,
25
you see the,
You know,
the
so-
point,
This
you
is
see
from
the
the side
point of the
street.
board.
Main Street and the church.
25 feet.
Right.
And with the
It's gonna
signs
be
going
perfectly
inside.
beautiful.
In? It has to be 25
when you
feet in?
coming like this,
From
but when you
right
coming
way.
like that with,
So-
the
This is a
benches
trick,
and the
this is
planters.
Yeah, but this is
we
gonna be
have
above
to,
the
we
top.
have to
There's
figure
no
out
25 feet
if he
there.
can really do the
I
second
always
sign.
so I'm gonna
Because
have
then
restriction
Boris is
on
not- I know
all
the
the
codes are
heat,
the
I cannot put
guideline,
the sign like
but
like
this is,
10
this
feet.
is a big thing.
It doesn't seem like you can do the sign.
He
Yeah,
might-
but
Always
remember,
put this thing on the,
Always
thing on the
remember
building.
on
Driving down the
anything that we
street.
do,
Throw a light on it.
see to it that
Oh,
we're
yeah.
never
It's
excluded.
25 to.
Because
Mostly, yeah.
that's
Yeah,
basically
it's
what
slower
we
than
do.
the
We are
posted sign,
basically
especially
doing the
when you're in
aesthetic.
the-
You're doing the
village.
aesthetics,
And,
yes.
if, and
Like, I
Boris
definitely-
is
I
not
would,
known for aesthetics,
you know,
or that's
have,
not his business.
It's
this-
not,
so
but
that
he knows the
Boris and
code.
see-
Well,
And
but
keeping
the
people
code
safe.
is still here,
Right.
and
Yeah.
we're still
The
here.
beginning of
Yeah.
the
So
sign.
never-
You won't
Yeah,
ever
the-
be
the window,
excluded.
Yeah.
that you can actually
Because that's
see
important.
through.
Yes.
Like, you
Right,
can
right.
see
Kristen
the
will never
pedestrian
exclude
and you
you.
can see the car
Right.
that are like
Did you just refer to yourself as third
like,
person?
going through, Main Street.
Okay,
Right.
Not a
let's
big-
go back again.
Nope.
So the
Now they're-
sign's gonna be
So
right
it sounds like he's gonna have to come back.
It
facing
sounds like he
Main.
has to give up on the second
Oh,
sign.
well,
He
the
might
sign
do
Or
will
that.
be
give up
in
on the
here.
second sign.
Oh, it's gonna
Or
be
if you
facing,
want to
Yes.
church
Church,
locations that he could
so-
put it in, and then
Yeah,
Boris
so
can
that means,
decide which
so,
one is
so
more
if it's facing
code
church,
compliant.
that means the sign is
How about
installed
25 feet from the
perpendicular
sidewalk, that's,
To
to
church.
Main Street.
yeah, it's not gonna.
Perpendicular
no,
Main
that's
Street.
gonna be-
So if it's a two-sided sign, whether you're coming through Warwick either direction,
You
You'll
see
see
it.
it.
you will see it.
You
Yeah,
see it.
Because you're gonna be,
Driveway.
it's,
It's
like- so,
two-sided.
so Jane, if you're driving down Main Street going to Florida, and I'm driving down Main Street and I'm going towards
both see
Vernon,
it.
that sign is like this.
Yep.
We're both gonna see it.
Yep.
Two-sided.
And if it's above the stonework,
Well, it is.
I-
Yeah.
It is.
it is, right.
It
You
looks
know,
like
I
it's
think-
about,
I think that's probably a good spot.
Yeah, it's
Um,
supposed to be my second sign because I
Yeah.
wanna take it down, that sign from the building
Right,
that I was already pre-existent.
because the other sign is
Yeah.
gonna be on the front facade of the building facing.
Exactly.
Facing Main Street.
What was
Right.
before,
On the building.
I guess we
Right.
have to
So-
put a little bit lower.
So you
know.
basically, you're duplicating that, because it's facing the same direction, except
Exactly.
it's not on the building now, but it's now on the corner.
Correct.
No, but.
I would
but
like
no,
to have like a
but they're
two sign.
juxtaposed, so.
No, but he's taking that sign, he's taking
Yeah.
the sign you
My
don't see.
goal was to
He's
take
taking one
the
sign off.
sign down from the building and don't have any sign
On the
on the
building.
building.
Okay, got it.
And have this sign on the planter between the two driveway and the
Right.
other sign on the church street.
Street side.
You
Oh,
know,
gotcha.
and we
So you'd have two signs.
There's gonna be more visible
That doesn't
from one
sound
side and the other side, like a.
See, and I have a feeling that what's gonna happen is people see that first sign between you and the Riley Opticians,
And they're gonna get in the
and
optician.
they're gonna drive into Riley Opticians driveway.
It doesn't be a big.
Oh,
deal.
it's a big deal, because you ever try to turn around in that parking lot in the
Yeah,
back there?
it's
Yeah,
tight.
once.
It's
You
tight.
need a Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah, I have a.
If I go in with an
Ford Escape,
F-150
and it
with
wasn't
my
really
truck,
difficult, yeah.
it's a little bit of a
If you have like
jockey to
long
get out of
wheel,
there.
And people do things like, they
Like,
see
right.
the sign, they're gonna turn
Yeah.
left.
I mean, if MapQuest tells you to turn left now, and not 15 feet from now,
Exactly.
and turn now, and they drive across the planting bed and not
Well,
at the intersection.
That,
So-
that's location is never gonna be approved, I don't think it is, it's a safety issue.
Where's this?
We,
For
Boris
where?
and I went over the
Where?
By the
Ryle
opticians.
opticians.
Oh, no, understood, yeah, because of
yeah,
the exiting and being able to see,
yes.
right.
And it's so
right.
close to the driveway, it's
Right,
not
right.
even,
But that's what I'm
1
saying,
foot
is that
away.
but you also, if you put the sign there, people will turn at the sign, and you'll end up going into Riley, and you're better off putting it at the Church Street corner, because people will see the sign and turn there. It is a one-way in the direction you want it to be, not to Main, but away from Main, and your parking lot's there.
Yeah, that's
You
the
know.
entrance to the parking lot.
Right,
At Church Street.
yeah, so it's actually, that
has more
corner
of
is
a
actually an
chance
ideal
of a
spot.
Yeah,
Approval
because
as
you're not
well.
blocking anybody because of the one way.
And there's no view being blocked,
There's no
because
issue.
it's a one-way,
Right.
not coming out of, onto Main.
Right.
right, cause it's
So-
safety, yeah.
Yeah.
So how are we leaving it?
All right, for number A, color, font, and size of these signs. We're all,
Color, I'm fine with.
Yeah, I'm fine.
the
yeah,
font,
yeah.
we're fine with the
Yeah.
size.
Everything
Yeah,
is
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
So for A, everything's fine. So for B, the location, I think on the first one, in front of your building, on the Main Street side, nobody here has an issue with it being on the Main Street side, this sign.
No,
So the other location, this parking lot location,
Church.
it sounds like we're more in agreement that it should be on the corner, like perpendicular from Main, like on Church Street side.
right,
But Boris is gonna find out if that is code compliant.
yeah.
Well,
And,
there,
and what's hard to understand right now is
And then if it's not, you're coming back.
there is no site plan, so we don't see the locations of the proposed signs.
We don't know actually
don't know-
where these flower
Yeah,
beds.
I
are.
believe we said something about a site plan that shows planters and signs last time.
Yeah, so,
Planter and signs.
yeah.
Well, we wanted a little site location showing all
Oh,
of this.
yes,
To
yes.
show that, yeah, so if you can get that to us, that'd be great,
It
just-
would help.
It would have made this conversation go much faster too.
Right,
Okay.
yeah.
so this first sign is approved,
Yeah,
the second sign, no, you want to know that it's where it is going on the corner exactly.
Yes, yeah.
And especially
We're
once
not giving
Boris
Boris
rules
the
in.
approach to
Proves
No.
the
decide that.
location.
Other than,
I know.
deciding what locations are compliant,
None of
and
them
from a
will
safe-
be, but
well-
from a safety issue, he'll
and come
go
up
by
with
the
whatever the options are, and then
guide.
come back. Yeah.
Now, does it matter if it's a one-way street as far as,
no, it shouldn't.
No.
No, it's
Because
the
it's the
25
direct
feet
way
from
to
the
go in
property
for the
line,
parking
it's the
lot,
15 feet from the pavement, it's,
Oh.
It's got all the good things that it's
Oh, because the
supposed to.
corner can't, so what you're saying is the corner can't happen.
I mean,
We'll find out.
it's a tricky second sign. You go by the guidelines of the.
No, but the first
code,
sign
right?
on the corner.
The first sign, no,
I-
by
I-
the Riley, but the corner one,
Oh.
okay, I mean, I think that he may, but I can't speak for him.
Right.
Because I'm the planning board secretary, but
Right.
Are you?
Boris is the building inspector.
today she is.
You the planning board?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got one sign. you'll talk to Boris about the second sign, and Boris will report back in, and then it
get
sounds
back to
like,
us, yeah. And a little site plan would be great, showing the sign locations.
He'll have to come back next
Well,
month.
by that time, by next month or whenever he comes back,
The bed should be.
the beds of, for the flowers
We're
should be
sure I'll
all
be there,
in.
right, yeah, right.
So come back for second sign.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
But your first sign
They're
is,
gonna look good.
everybody
Yes.
approves for the first sign.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Question, the
Uh-oh.
last question.
The dangerous one.
I'm planning to light up all the planters with LED light strips, solar. In this way, all the planters are gonna be light up from the top to the bottom with LED lights. They're gonna work.
You have to bring us
Yeah.
exactly what you wanna do.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
need to see a visual,
You
Yeah.
better have a
Okay.
visual.
you know?
A
'cause
drawing, a
It's the
drawing.
only
Yeah,
way
and
that
is
we
it
can.
down
work.
lighting or up lighting? Is it,
Down
down lighting? And-
Yes.
yeah.
And we have
Yeah.
to see if that's
Yeah.
code compliant,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you have
Yeah.
neighbors, et cetera,
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it can be like something that can let look very nice, especially in nighttime when you drive it too.
Yeah, all right.
Sometimes if it's too
I'm
bright.
not buying it
Oh,
yet,
no,
but,
it'll be like-
okay.
No, like,
It definitely sounds like you're getting your third stamp in your car, your AHDRB card. We'll see you in a month.
No, it's gonna be like a light, you know.
Glow, a
You
glow.
already have
Yes.
light posts there too, right?
Yeah, but like just for add an additional, lighting feature
Right.
to the planters that you can see also in the nighttime while you drive on Main Street. That's all.
But
You're
you're gonna have
putting-
flowers in those planters.
You're putting
Okay.
the benches there.
Yeah,
You,
that's
you,
right.
so yes, you had shown them the benches.
Yes.
That you're
yes.
putting there.
Between one planter to the other one,
Yeah.
exactly like is on
Okay.
on the.
Do you know what you're
Oh.
planting in the planters yet?
Oh, not yet. I
Okay.
my friend Angelo, that is taking care of the
Okay.
gardening.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, we'll see you in a month, I think.
that's
All right.
wonderful.
Very
Site
good.
plan,
Yes.
yes,
Site plan.
That's all
important.
we need.
And lights.
And lights. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tuscan Cafe.
Hi,
Hi,
Hello.
Now read this.
talk to us.
I'm just looking to change the
No.
sign on the,
That's it?
Wait, go back.
But okay.
I gotta break it up here a little bit.
the sign that's on the bottom,
Yep.
I like it that
that's
direction.
how it was. Well, was it in that
Let's say black and
direction?
blue,
Was it in
we're
that
basically saying black and blue.
To that,
To the
The
Tuscan
top
Cafe,
one.
the top one.
it's the same sign,
Same size.
Same
same
size.
size.
So we're going, the top is what you have, the next one, one down is what you're going to.
No, the other way around.
Other way, or the top one is what you're
Is the
doing.
new one.
Oh, I like that better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the old one.
Okay. Yeah,
And it really is a repaint of the old sign. It's the same sign.
It's
Same size, right.
it's the same size.
Same sign, yeah.
Yeah,
Same size. That-
Correct.
yeah.
Yeah.
Different font, different, got a cat thrown in there. Gone as the
That's not
cop.
just, okay, it's stir fry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
okay.
He's adorable.
I just have to tell you, it doesn't meet our code. I have to tell you what Boris
Okay.
says.
Tell
Okay.
us.
No, it doesn't, it just, I have to tell you what
Yep.
Boris said on this.
It's too many words.
It's more than 5 words,
Yeah.
including logo, symbol, more than 2 typefaces.
I'm gonna tell you, all the words on the bottom, no one's gonna see or read anyway.
They are. Is that the address on the bottom?
Yeah.
Do you need that? Because it's gonna be hanging right, no.
No,
I think, the cleaner the sign, the easier it is to
yeah, I don't
read.
know why she really put that there, but can I just cover it up?
Is it already done? He did it the wrong way.
Kristen is so good at her job.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault, it's my fault. I didn't realize, yeah, I never took care of the sign part of the business. My old business partner did.
Run it through a table saw.
No.
No, oh, no.
And it would look nice without all that black on the bottom too. It would really help it pop. You don't need those words.
Okay.
You don't need the words. You don't even need the phone number. I mean,
No,
if,
but
who's
don't-
calling you if you're
won't read
closed?
it. You won't be able
No
to
one's
read
gonna read it anyway. People are just gonna see the Tuscan Cafe and that's it.
Right, right.
it. And just
And then
move-
stir fry. That's it.
Move the dishes or whatever they are, the food
But it's
pictures.
all
It's
done.
done already.
Drop 'em.
It's done.
too late. It's done. She did it the wrong way.
Yeah, but
But blacking out the bottom is possible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
That's it.
And will that
thank
do
you
it?
so much.
It won't. I don't think it gives you to 5, but
Oh,
I
you
think
said
Boris will
fifty.
be
Sorry.
it's
1,
fine.
2, 3, 4.
1,
5,
2.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Gets it a little closer. You don't even need this since
You're
2006.
only allowed to have 5 fonts?
5
I'm
letters,
proud of that.
5 words.
5 words. Oh,
1, 2,
oh,
3,
oh.
4.
Remember, we've had this issue in the
Yep.
past with other applications.
Like if you got rid of since 2006,
3, 4, 5, 6.
Still not gonna do it.
still not going to do it. Again, no one's going to read the since 2006 as well.
But that's a proud thing, right? You've been there since 2006.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Put a sticker in the window. Oh, that's a sign, I'm sorry.
And she's allowed 2 signs, but she's allowed 2 signs.
She's allowed 2 signs.
I didn't say that, did I?
And just 5 words.
5 words per sign.
So what does she have to eliminate then? Got the bottom
Stuff.
gone.
The Tuscan Cafe, eatery.
You don't really need funky,
Funky finds 1 word.
funky finds is 2 words
Yeah,
that you could really get rid of. I mean,
Yeah,
that
but
really
we-
is not,
The Tuscan Cafe Eatery.
It's, yeah.
We don't want to tell you your business.
No, the sign's already made too, but anyway, but that's not.
It was the
that's not-
Tuscan Cafe and eatery. That's
Right.
it.
because funky finds is just cleverness in the English language. That's all. It doesn't prove
Well, it's
anything.
letting people know that we sell things besides food too.
Right.
We have like a shop in there too,
Uh,
that we've been doing like really good with.
And you're allowed 2 signs?
No.
No.
No, you are allowed 2 signs. You're allowed 2 building signs. Yeah.
If you do 1, can you increase the number of words? And combine it on 1?
Look, you know what? I say if she gets rid of the bottom, and if she wants to keep it since 2006,
Yeah.
let Boris say he still hates it. But I think we've done a little bit to get you there,
Yeah.
and that is enough, I think, for
And
us.
get rid of this since 2006.
Yep.
Unfortunately, no one's going to see it anyway.
She knows it's there.
Yeah, once
Like
you
to
see-
me,
once you see
it almost looks like
you see it.
scribble next to the and scribble after the. It almost looks like it's a weird little flourish before and after the word the.
Yeah, because really, the Tuscan Cafe, eatery and funky finds
Well, we
is
were
all
trying-
is the message there.
Yeah.
The since 2006 and the phone number and address. I mean, if they're reading the address, they're already there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
They found it.
I'm just saying.
They've arrived.
Yeah, that's why you don't need it.
Right. you
So is
know.
Boris gonna prove it if it's more than 5 words?
I think.
Well, yes.
he basically
has
says as long
before.
as
you've approved.
We've approved it.
Yes,
and he's-
right.
we're allowing a
I have
variance at
to-
this moment, but let's
I
try to
have
get the
to bring
variance
it
not
up
like
to
22
you.
words. Let's get it down.
I have
Right,
to
right.
tell you what Boris said, but you
Right.
have approved other
Okay.
signs.
We're getting it down to 5, but we're not
Five.
going to hit
Like
5, and I think that's the best we can do.
Yeah.
So, and
Are you
acknowledging
okay
that.
with that?
Getting rid of the bottom?
Get rid
And
of the bottom and the since 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
you keep stir fry.
Stir
And
fry.
funky finds.
Yeah.
I like a calico orange cat. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
We're good.
good. That's
Yeah.
an,
We're
that's
good?
an easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It would have been easier if he did the came here first.
It would have been, yeah, definitely.
Woulda, coulda. Woulda, coulda.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yes, you're done. Thank you.
Okay, great.
Thank you, everybody.
We'll see you next week.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Is that it?
Uh,
I think so.
That's it. There are
That's
no
it
more
for the agenda,
applicants,
yes.
but now we have fun stuff to do.
Oh.
And,
we do.
okay. Well, I wonder if I have to leave this on.
What's the
I don't
fun
think
stuff?
Huh? I don't, so we're going to end our stream
Okay, thank you.
End the meeting with, can you read your script?
Okay, this is.
To adjourn the meeting.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Who seconds it?
Second.
I second it.
All right, then the
All in
meeting,
favor? Aye.
aye. It's over. Now, discussion.